Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure those notifications are on. This way you know when these videos drop. I'm gonna say this season premiere was lackluster. It was a yawn fest. I snoozed. I almost fell asleep. The original is always gonna be close to my heart. That's why I always do these reviews for the original. But lately, it's just been a snore fest. And now that Cardi B, she not up there no more, I'm like, who else? Who's gonna hold my attention? Comment down below. Let me know what you thought about, you know, these new cast members and stuff, and what you thought about this episode. Mama P and I did a review of the zombie frappuccino from Starbucks, and we talked about a lot of other good stuff in that video. So the link is going to be down below. And also, I just did my first gameplay video. You know, Miss P is getting into gaming, so I'm gonna need y'all to check that out. The link is down below. Get into both of those. Check them out if you missed them. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into this review. Honey, I'm already clapping it up for Mona Me for doing a new intro. I was like, oh, cute. I like it. Everybody is in like nude and black, and everybody's weave is just in the wind. Andy, she's back. Bianca's back. Remy Ma, Snoop. Y'all know I love me some Snoop. We have this new girl. Her name is Anais. Anais. I'll get it as the reviews progress, but she knew. Ooh, Juju got a spot. Cameron's girlfriend. Y'all remember her? And holla. How little Mo sneak her little self up in there? Like, first of all, she was on R&B Divas. Then she got up here on Love Hip Hop. I'm gonna have to see how this is gonna work on this franchise, because I was like, arf. I've seen the previews of this season, and it's gonna get better as the season progresses, hopefully. I know it's gonna be messy. That's what we watch this for the mess. Remy is going to be our narrator, voice of reason of this episode number 1, being that she's the most successful on the show as of right now. I have to give it to Remy. She is the comeback queen. I don't know who can go to jail for 11 years, come on back, snatch everybody's soul, be all the way up, and get everybody's award. Everybody go back and forth with her and Nicki Minaj. Who the best? Who gonna do this? Everybody needs some competition. I'm a Remy fan. I enjoy Nicki Minaj too. I mean, you gotta have some competition though. You have to. Now Remy talking about I want everybody to be unified. You feel me? And I'm sitting there like, okay, Remy, all right. She's throwing this nice little networking party. Her boo-boo papoose is there, and she invites selective people, women that she want to network with. I said, see, that makes sense. Bianca's there. I don't know what happened. First of all, I don't like talking about people's hair, makeup, nothing like that, because sometimes people can't help what they do. But some of Bianca's wig lace front choices aren't the best. But she been fighting. Again, last season she was fighting. This season she fighting. But this season she's fighting this girl named Bree. And I'm like, okay, girl, where your music at? Like, I have a quick question. Where's the musical? Like, that's what you're here for? That's nice that you want to fight and chicken noodle soup and all that stuff, but y'all been beefing since 2007, okay? It's 2017. You see the pattern? There's no music. I do love about Remy Ma, she ain't got time to bullshit with you. She was looking at her like, girl, do you see what happened to me? Do you want to go down this same road? They will give you an orange suit if you want one. Bianca, ma'am, just worry about, you know, getting your nails done, getting your little bedazzled bustiers done, and your hair, and the music. Papoose, he has on his little do-rag and a hat. But I think that's great though. I've seen photos of him without the do-rag and the hat, and it was scary. So, hey, I think that's great. I think Papoose, he should be the dude in Sally's or the hair stores where he does the do-rag lines. Like, that would be amazing. Like, that's another avenue for him. DJ Self is talking to Papoose. I can't with DJ Self. He just looks like sleazeball number 2 to me. My stomach churns when I see him. You ever see people like that? You be like, ugh. Like, yeah, he's one of them. I love Snoop. I love Snoop. It's just something about Snoop. I don't know what it is. Like, I just automatically love her. I'm Team Snoop. Dream Doll, this new castmate, comes out of nowhere. I guess she's DJ Self's new artiste. And yeah, we'll see more of her later on. I think she's gonna be with Safari. We gonna see, but they ain't give her a lot of shine for this episode right here. She cute though. If you're gonna have a name like Dream Doll, I'm gonna need you to look like somebody's dream or a doll. Preferably both of them. Speaking of Safari, here he come. He back on Love and Hip Hop New York. Like, he really told Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, peace, and went on a plane, on a flight, and went on over to the East Coast. I said, damn, you better get that check. The ink didn't even dry good before he got up there. He wearing suits now. He want to be in love, and I'll believe it when I see it. I'll never say never for nobody. Okay, Yandy. Hey, girl. It's good to see you. How's everybody doing? Parentheses, the children's, the baby mothers. Like, how is everybody? She's acting like everything is great, but then she talks about how, you know, it's been hard for parentheses, and he hasn't seen his children's. Well, the ones that I gave him, he's seen, but not his other children's, and it's just been really, really hard. But we're doing everything that we can so that when parentheses gets out, he'll feel like everything is just everything. And I'm sitting here looking like, when does parentheses, can y'all answer that for me? When does parentheses get out of jail? And for those of you who don't know, I call Mendices parentheses. It just makes sense. But when is he getting out of jail? She act like he getting out in about 2 months. And if he is, God bless. But what? She has this new business venture. It's her production studio, and she's just doing her thing, honey. And she's just talking to the girls, and everybody's like, woo, 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 yes, Jesus. And then you have a call from. She like, oh, that's just parentheses. She's answered the phone. I'm with the girls. Can you call me back? Remy looking like he can't. He's in jail. She's like, no, but he sends me an email. He calls me in the morning. And then after that, he calls me again. He sends me another email. And then he calls me. And then he wants to say bye. And then we talk all day. And I'm sitting there like, of course, he ain't got shit to do. Hold up. They can send email in jail? I didn't know. I know one of my favorite shows is Lock Up. Don't ask me why I love that show. But I don't really see no emails and stuff. Anyway, we're not going to get into all that. But I ain't know they had email. Well, Yandy told parentheses to call her back. I'm sitting there like, how, Sway? How? Call me back in about 4 minutes. Like, who? Ma'am, what? I felt like Juju and Remy and them. Like, how you gonna tell her? Go talk to him. And we gonna be Shanae like the party. We gonna be here, girl. We see Rich Slobber's child. He looking in the mirror. He looking at his eyes. I'm sitting there like, what's wrong with you looking like a sad little puppy? Because half the time, Rich be on some bullshit. Because I thought he was gonna be on some bullshit. But Rich got the sugars. Rich has type 2. He's talking about, yo, I'm 41. Like, I'm young. I'm like, yeah, but sir, your kidneys, your liver, all of that works together, sir. You gotta take better care of yourself, sir. Like, that's very, very important. Talking about, and now I want to get back to my love. The music, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, Rich, he's another one. I'll believe it when I see it. Rich been on so much bullshit. Aside from the diabetes, Rich be on some bullshit. Like, I'm just saying, all right? So he's gonna have to boo, 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 level himself back up with me in my eyeballs. Like, ugh. Because I can't with Rich. Like, I can't. We have a new castmate. Her name is Anais. I was like, ooh, okay, woo. I guess she's the new Cardi, okay? Every season they have a new so-and-so. And this one, she's not Cardi B. I'm not saying anybody's Cardi B, but she's like the new boom. There you go, the new personality. She is lit, as the children say, all right? What I couldn't really understand what she was saying, or maybe I got bored again. But either way, she's the Selenas. She's one this and that and the third, and she's singing English, she's singing Spanish, she does everything. Anais. And then she did that laugh at the end, and I was like, oh, okay. She sounds good though. She got a little manager. His name is Navarro. And I was like, is that your manager? Because they flirt and stuff. But Navarro has a girlfriend who doesn't like Anais. And we figured out that Anais has a Ricky Ricardo, a husband who looked like her granddaddy. I said, hold the hell up. Who is that? You kissed him? That's, ooh. Oh, hey, he looked like, y'all remember Contagious with Mr. Biggs. Can't you see 2 men are talking? But told your ass to get to walking. That's what he looked like to me. I don't know. I just looked at them like, what the hell kind of Ricky Ricardo, Lucy, and Emma bullshit is this? I didn't see it for them. My eyes were closed. Anais! Ew. I didn't like it. What is his name? Ruben. That's his name. Ruben. He looked like a Ruben. Sorry, I don't see it for them. They have childrens. I don't know if they his kids. They probably are his kids. But she been laying low with the children, but now she want to explode as Anais, and he wants her to sit her ass home. So that's the storyline with them. It's just gonna be messy either way, and I think she's the one who's gonna get with Rich Slobbers. I'm like, oh my god. Now it is Brie versus Bianca. Finish him. I was like, this is Simona Me entertainment for your ass. This is a setup. Webstar introduces Bree to Rich Slobbers because Rich wants to get back into music and he's good with management and stuff. And Bree ain't got nobody to manage her. So he's like, hey, I want you to work with her. They figure out, okay, we're going to work together. He's like, I see promise in you. I see so much stuff in you. And I'm like, okay, the bullshit meter, the detector. Rich is like, you know what? But you got to make sure that you can talk to Bianca. I feel like both of y'all are trying to do the same thing. And she's like, she's a bum bitch. She's never going to beat me. And I'm sitting here like, but both of y'all don't have anything going on. So, I mean, there's something in common. Yandy's making phone calls. She gets a call from Parentheses. Parentheses is mad that Yandy pretty much told him, can you call me back? Because I'm hanging out with the girls. He was like, what could be more important than talking to your man? I could have had something important that I wanted to say. She was like, what was so important, Parentheses? I about hollered because I'm sitting there like, that is true. What you want to talk about? The type of sandwiches y'all had for dinner? I don't know. It's all right, Yandy. I got my mama to handle it. I was like, what was it though? Maybe it was some paperwork. Maybe he needed some oatmeal cookies. I don't know. He was like, and also somebody was sending me some pics of you on Instagram. So you trying to show all your body with your clients and stuff? You all naked and stuff? She was like, I was on the beach. And I'm sitting here like, first of all, Parentheses, how long you gonna be in jail? Cause you not doing too well right now. I'm just saying, like, and who's sending these photos? And you got email, so maybe you can get on Instagram. Oh my God, I just can't. I can't do this. We go out to dinner with Safari and his mama and his sisters. I just love them. They basically looking at him like, why are you back here? What you doing here? Shaba. Ooh, Pastor Samuel. She said, who you lay down with is who you become. I said, oh, ouch. Like, I felt that in my heart. Like, it just had me like, oh, like I fizzled. I said, ew, that's a word. That really was. It was. But like I said, I feel just like his mom and his sisters, honey. I'll believe it when I see it. We're back with Anais. I have to say her name like that. And her husband, Mr. Biggs, he wants her to be home more. She's sitting here like, no, no, I'm not. She hates being home. He's just sitting over there. I was rolling because she's looking at him like he stinks. She looks at him like they're in a rest home. Like, I'm done. She was like, you're more dramatic than a bitch. Like, I can't do this. I was done. I was like, oh, shoot. How long have they been married? He even looking at her like, you either want to stay home or you want to be out. What do you want to do? The ball is in your court. Do you want a divorce or not? And I'm sitting here like, yes, ding, my divorce. Like, what else she need to tell you? No, y'all don't need to be together. It's, no, the disrespect, everything. It's just written on both of y'all faces. Like, why are y'all together? I can't take them seriously. I can't. Even when I was looking at them, I was just like, ugh. Remy is on her high from winning Best Hip Hop Artist at the BET Awards, and Papoose is like, hurrah, hurrah. Okay, now we need to hear a wah, wah. Where is the bun in the oven for this treatment, girl? You ready? She's like, yo, Pap, like, I could do that, and I can also do this album. And he's like, no, you cannot, ma'am. You're a risk. We can't do this. And I can understand where Remy's coming from. She wants to have a baby, but at the same time, you know, she had a high right now. Like, you gotta get it while the getting is good. Papoose, sir, we gonna see, because we had some technical difficulties. So let me ride this high and then we'll get on to what we got to get going, okay? So Pap, chill out. Unless, Pap, you come out with these magical do-rags that grow everybody's hair and everybody can sit out and relax, we gotta ride this wave. So I'm Team Remy right now. Stack this bread and then do what you gotta do. Speaking of bread, I don't know if the bread is stale or if it's gonna be a go. Rich is now Bree's manager. They're going to this event. It's staged as well. I see what Rich is trying to do. He was like, oh, why are you here? But at the same time, I could mend this bridge. I can do this. I have somebody here that you already know, but I want you to meet him again. And she was like, okay. And here comes Bree. Bree, she wasn't here for no pleasantry. She was like, hell no, because the last time we had talked, your ass jumped me. Hey, bitch. I was like, oh, you think you cute after you jumped me? I was like, oh. Bianca was like, because I was like, okay, something's about to happen, because Bianca was a little too calm. Then I saw that arm slide down. Whenever you see somebody's arm slide down and somebody's provoking them, that means something is about to happen to that other person. It can be something is going to be thrown, somebody's going to get yanked. You just have to keep your eyeballs out. I knew she was taking off a shoe or picking up something, and it was a shoe. So once the shoe, the little latch, the little buckle was undone. She proceeded to throw the shoe. I said, my God, I'm always gonna get you first, stupid. I was like, oh my God. I felt like I was in elementary school back in the day on the monkey bars, okay? No. I'm gonna say high school. Yeah, because I've seen some fights in my life. I've even been in a couple myself. You can't sleep, honey. You can't blink. It goes down that fast. I was like, damn, Bianca. They let Bianca go. She ran to go get the girl. Thankfully, security was already in place to take her happy ass out. Get her. All of y'all can't get her. Get her out. Get her out of here. Bianca was like, I've been about that life. I'm on that life. I like grilled cheese. Make sure the bread is toasted. I want it cut diagonally. I'm always in here. You stupid. I was like, okay. I mean, they said all of that on her way out. I was like, your voice carries, girl. You have the voice for the stage. Brie, on the other hand, shut up, bitch. This my city, bitch. And I'm sitting here like, have y'all noticed on all these Love and Hip Hop franchises, every time there's a fight, somebody says it's my city. How do you deem something your city? I'm just saying, I don't even know you, ma'am. Okay, let me believe it. I don't believe it yet. Brie is outside talking to Rich. She's a bum. She's never gonna be more popping than me. She's never gonna be cuter than me. She never gonna make grilled cheeses better than me. I'm like, okay. But I did agree with her. The shoe throwing, that's not nice. Bianca, ma'am, no. You don't throw shoes. You don't do that. Do you want to go to jail? Do you want to get locked up? Do you want that Remy curse? Do you want that? Then at the same time, I'm looking at Brie like, well, you just can't sit down and start barking at people. But I don't know what happened with them before this. Both of them being petty Patricia. Speaking of petty old Betty's, Yandy is helping one of her old artists. His name is Graft. Like a skin graft, like I think that's what his name was. But either way, she's there helping him, and they taking pictures, and she see that his little elbow's ashy, so she gets some baby oil from her bag and proceeds to rub his arms. He talking about, ooh, that feel good, and I'm sitting here like, what? Okay, first of all, you don't have like a little assistant that can lotion his arms. The way Judy just came in like it was a setup, I was like, this is too set-upable. Like, I don't. Why is this even a scene? I can't. Judy was all one. She walked in talking about, who the fuck is this? I was like, whoa. Judy, what are you doing here? She's like, my son, parentheses, sent me here. I'm here. I was like, okay, why you touching him? And I'm sitting here like, Judy, your edges, like you are on one. Like you are really on one, ma'am. You're all disheveled. Your edges are everywhere. It's too much, ma'am. You were ready for combat today. She started pushing Graf. Graf is like, lady. It was too much. Judy, ma'am, you are too damn old. Get yourself together. That's when I started laughing at this first episode because it was boring the shit out of me until the fight with Bianca and Brie, and then this whole Judy pushing Graft. Ma'am, no. Yandy pulled her over to the side and was like, yo, are you telling parentheses about this type of stuff? We're gonna have some problems. She was like, well, if you would stop doing this, we wouldn't have these problems. I was like, Yandy was like, I think it's your bedtime. You need to go to bed. She was like, I'm not going to bed. I was like, what in the hell am I watching? Even Yandy was laughing, trying to take Judy away from Graf for pushing him. I was like, this is too damn much. Judy saved this episode. What did you think about this season premiere of Love and Hip Hop? Also, I would love to know, what are you currently watching? There's a lot of shows that are out right now. I'll be back next week for episode number 2, and I will be doing some shout outs, so make sure to get it popping down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless.